It was December of 1975 when the Lutz family moved into their dream home on 112 Ocean Avenue, Long Island, New York. The house was beautiful, big windows, a calm river behind it, a price that felt too good to be true. What the real estate agent didn't hide, but also didn't explain properly, was the reason behind that low price. Just 1 year earlier, in the very same house, 6 members of the DeFeo family were shot dead in their sleep. Their son, Ronald DeFeo Jr., confessed to the murders. Most people would have walked away, but George and Kathy Lutz believed houses don't remember pain. They were wrong. The first night felt normal, too normal. The house was silent, no creaking, no strange sounds. But George noticed something odd. The temperature inside the house kept dropping, even though the heater was on. At exactly 3:15 a.m., George woke up suddenly, wide awake. No nightmare, no sound, just an overwhelming urge to walk downstairs. Later, he would learn something chilling. 3:15 a.m. was the exact time the DeFeo murders had happened. The smell. By the third day, the house began to change. A strange, rotting smell filled the hallways. Not garbage, not sewage. Something organic. Kathy cleaned the entire house. The smell returned within hours. Then green, slimy substance began seeping from the walls of the children's room. The priest who came to bless the house suddenly stopped mid-prayer. His face turned pale. He heard a voice whisper, "Get out." Moments later, blisters appeared on his hands. He never returned. The children were not alone. The Lutz children started acting strange. Their daughter claimed she had made an imaginary friend named Jody. She described Jody as a pig with red eyes. George laughed, until one night he saw 2 glowing red eyes staring at him from the children's bedroom window, on the 2nd floor, with no balcony. George was changing. George Lutz was no longer himself. He became angry, violent, obsessed with the basement. He would sit there for hours, staring at the walls. Sometimes he chopped wood in freezing temperatures, wearing no coat. Kathy noticed something terrifying. George's face looked different, older, colder, almost like another man was wearing his skin. The basement was the worst place. Cold air, constant whispers. They found a hidden room behind a wall. No windows, no ventilation. The moment Kathy stepped inside, she felt dizzy. Overwhelming fear flooded her mind. Later, researchers would claim the land was once used by Native American tribes to isolate the sick and dying. A place meant to hold suffering. The final night. On the 28th day, the house exploded into chaos. Doors slammed on their own. Beds lifted off the floor. Black swarms of flies covered the walls. Despite it being winter, Kathy was levitated from her bed. The children screamed. George heard voices telling him to finish what DeFeo started. At dawn, the family ran out of the house barefoot. They left everything behind. They never returned. Aftermath. Skeptics call it a hoax. But here's the disturbing part. Every family that lived in that house afterward reported unexplained events. And Ronald DeFeo Jr., sitting in prison, later claimed, "Something in that house made me do it." The house still stands today. People still live there. But locals avoid stopping near it, because some believe the house doesn't want to be empty.